Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about Kamala Harris and her rally in Atlanta. It's been all buzzing everywhere.
Yep.
So, I was just going to read a little bit about it. The Hill, they put this out last night. Vice President Harris rallied an enthusiastic crowd in the critical state of Georgia on Tuesday, calling out former President Trump over hot-button issues like border security. She says the momentum in this race is shifting, and there are signs that Donald Trump is feeling it. You may have noticed. She told the crowd in Atlanta. Anyway, it went on, and it was like a packed house. She had some performers there, and just really interesting. So I found this video that Candace, she did on her podcast, and this is just a little clip of it, and this is her take on it, and what she had to say about it's pretty good. So we're going to show that.
Okay.
Let's talk about Kamala Harris.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
I'm going to now code switch. Let me talk to you about Kamala Harris because she is my girl. These streets is talking, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm finna go vote for Kamala Harris right now. Sorry, I just want to make sure my black listeners know that they should vote for her. And apparently the only way they can understand why they should vote for her is if I speak any Ebonics. So again, I'm going to just keep that going. Girl, thank goodness we have upon us a strong black candidate. So here's the deal. You have Kamala Harris, and she was throughout her entire political life a very proud Indian woman. And that makes sense because in case you didn't know this, Kamala Harris, despite being some percentage of black, her father is not fully black, her mother is fully Indian. She grew up with just her mother because her parents divorced when she was either 4 or 7, when she was very young. She wouldn't have quite a memory of her father. That's why she doesn't speak about her black father. So it is an absolute absurdity to suggest that Kamala Harris grew up in an environment where she was being impacted by black culture. I'll show you a couple of pictures of her, by the way, growing up. There she is. This is her as an adult, obviously, with her mother, and perhaps, I'm guessing, her sister, not entirely sure. Here is another photo of Kamala Harris with her mother, and her mother looks very Indian to me. Her mother looks like Princess Jasmine, because that looks Princess Jasmine's hairstyle, right? Here she is. Traditional Indian upbringing that Kamala Harris had. And I want to be clear, Kamala Harris, like I said, loved being an Indian woman because it helped her when she was running for various positions. And when she became a senator, she got to applaud the fact that she was the first Indian American. She was so proud of her heritage as an Indian her entire life. I'm just going to jog your memory by showing you just a couple of clips of how the news covered her, because this is how she was running. Take a listen.
California's Kamala Harris is the first Indian American U.S. senator.
And California's Attorney General Kamala Harris has scripted history as she won the U.S. Senate seat from the state, becoming the first Indian American to achieve this feat.
And certainly you could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
I think she was speaking a different language. She was very excited. Anyways, that was Kamala Harris before she found out that she had to go black. She had to go black. And that is what has to happen if you want to secure the black vote and you're a Democratic candidate. They're not even updating the manuscript. I respect it. They are like, okay, what do we do every 4 years? They're like, okay, first find a black person that dies in the hand of police. Got it. Done. Talk about that person and talk about police brutality. Got it. Done. Who we got? We got Sonia Massey. Okay, we're going to start talking about her. Get them all fired up. Let's do some headlines against black conservatives. Go after Candace Owens. Okay, great. Got it. Done. What's next? We need you to just go black. Can you do that? yes, what do I have to do to be black? Well, you got to find some rappers to say, like, you know, you're black, because that's how you become black, by the way. Apparently, you just have to have a couple of rappers shout you out in the right way, because, you know, Eminem shouted me out in the other way. The rappers, I guess, are doing the check now of who's allowed to be black and who's not allowed to be black. And so it makes perfect sense since Joe Biden, I know she probably wanted to call Cardi B, but, you know, they were like, oh, we already used Cardi B in 2020 to get Joe Biden elected. And then Joe Biden didn't speak about Cardi B for 4 years. Definitely didn't hit her up, call her for any advice. It might be too hot right now. If we hit her back up, let's try somebody similar to her or someone that she's friends with. Megan Thee Stallion. And you know that she was like, who is Megan the Stallion? What is that? Like at the Kentucky Derby? Voting on a horse? No. Megan Thee Stallion. She's like one half of the hip hop WAP duo. And she was like, okay, look, whatever, get her on the phone. And they said, Megan, the White House is calling and we have a woman who's now black. She said no black experiences. Definitely wasn't getting her head popped by the brush like the rest of us were. She has no idea what that means. She doesn't even get that. She's like, we're talking about moving your head, just getting hit by a brush. But she's going to lean into this. And we need you to get on stage and just twerk, because that's what you black people like, right? And Megan Thee Stallion answered the call. Here she is, guys, on stage, shaking her booty for Kamala Harris.
Everybody in the crowd to make some noise for Miss Harris.
This is in Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to doing that. I think all black people will watch this podcast if I just start shaking my butt. So I'm going to start shaking my butt. That'll get people to listen to me. Obviously. Oh, now we know you black. Because I saw Candace, she was working on her podcast, and now I know for sure that she is black. And here is what's amazing. And there are some black people that are calling this out for the code switch, but it is the round of applause that she is getting as she tells these horrific jokes. So just to jog your memory, let's not forget what she said at BET, at the BET Awards, when she did this awful cringe-inducing skit that I should be able to sue her for. I cringed so hard to be able to sue her. But here's what she said at the end of that skit. Take a listen.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets.
Oh, yeah, girl, she out here in these streets. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I respect it. What do you want me to do? I respect it. It's good. It's good. And I thought that was the worst cringe. But then came her speech. I don't even know where she was speaking. And she did the appeal again. Again, take a listen.
Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it.
Oh, she's friends with Quavo. What's next? Eminem gonna drop a couple of songs telling her she's definitely black, not like Candace Owens. Yo, yo, yo. What is this? Okay, you know what? When I see this, this is how it feels to me. So imagine if I decided to run, I don't know, in India, and I just decided to be like, hello, thank you very much for helping to watch the Candace show. I'm coming to you live from the Candace podcast. What do you guys think? Do you think that Indian people would be offended by that?
Yeah.
Because that's literally me watching her try to code switch and put on a black accent, right? Becoming a cartoon stereotype of what she believes every black person sounds like and can relate to. That's what it's like for me as I watch that. And if I ever see Kamala Harris, that's exactly how I'm going to talk. That's exactly how I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk like a Simpsons character. And then we're just going to see what happens as she starts pretending to be black. And then I'm just going to throw back to her pretending to be Indian, because that is the culture that she actually identifies with. And we're just going to see where we get. And the answer is going to be nowhere. But here's my thing. Okay. If black people vote for her on the basis of that, okay, well, Candace is not black. If black people vote for her on the basis of her pretending that she listens to Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo, she has not. Have you seen her husband? Nope. Doesn't bring him around nowhere. Nope. She does not. Have you seen her entire family? There's no one in that household that is listening to Megan Thee Stallion. Not a single person that's listening to Megan Thee Stallion, least of all her. Okay? But if you're going to vote for her according to that, you deserve what you get. I don't care. Call me anything. I don't care. I respect it. Yeah. If you keep buying the salt and you're a slug, then I gotta just respect the game. I'm done telling you guys. I'm done trying to tell you guys what happens every 4 years. You keep maiming and caricaturing me and being convinced that that woman has your best interest. You get what you get. In fact, Quavo, honestly, if she was still district attorney, she'd probably arrest his ass. Pardon my language. Yeah. Pardon my language. I think she'd send him to prison. I'm done. I am so done.
Okay. Oh, love Candace. I just thought that from her perspective, definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
She hit some valid points there. And of course, anyway, she's just really funny. So.
Yeah, she's funny. She's pretty funny. But she's right.
Yeah,
she's right. And it's just, Kamala's an opportunist, you know, and she's gonna run with whatever she feels like she could get the most out of.
And I just feel like it's so transparent.
It is. I hope it is. I mean, it is to me, but I hope it is to other people. But
well, the problem is that they only show you what they want you to see.
Yeah.
So for someone who doesn't have the time or really the motivation to really deep dive and research and read, I could see how you could be misinformed. And yeah. Sounds great. Looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with it.
Yeah.
You know, I watched a little bit of what she was saying at the rally, and I'm like, yeah, I could see how people could get on board for this, but it isn't. I don't believe it to be true, but based on her actions, it's just all a bunch of words that don't mean anything.
Yeah, it is.
It's all for show. It's all a production.
It's just like Hillary did the same thing. She did the same thing when she was running.
Yep. And it's like Candace was saying, the same playbook.
Yeah.
Like this is all too familiar.
Yeah. All they've done is just substituted someone else. Same playbook, just someone new. Yeah.
So this is a TikTok video of this girl who, let's see. So she says she lives in Atlanta, and I just thought it was really good. It's 2 minutes, so we'll play it and see what you think.
And I have something after this. I have something kind of that goes along with this one.
We have another one.
This one is good. I would like to.
This one's really good because I was like, what?
This one. And so if you live in Atlanta area,
and you know about
this, comment, let us know. But here, take a listen to this.
Because this is crazy. Oh wait.
Sound. Kamala Harris.
Back it up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just in case you did not know it, on yesterday, Kamala Harris had a rally in Atlanta, and it gave you like, oh, Atlanta's hype for her. Like, people are so excited for her. I know you felt it. I know you saw it. She even brought out ratchet Megan Thee Stallion, shaking her butt, twerking for a political rally, talking about hotties for Harris. If that did not turn your stomach, like, that is pandering, like, if you've ever heard it. But that's not the catch 'em. Do not let that rally looking fool you, because Fulton County has been doing this for years. Before the rallies, they get busloads and they go pick up the homeless people. They offer them food, drink, and a little change to come to the rally. So the rallies will look full. Now, you got to realize she just dealt with the rally, and I want to say it was Pennsylvania, where it was less than 60 people. It was quite embarrassing for her. And so that's not going to go down in this blackety black city. Okay. It's just not going to go down. They are absolutely going to make sure that thing looks packed out. So I want you to know, that's why you only saw certain angles as well. But I want you to know, people aren't for her like that. That's why they're having to pick up homeless people. That being said, I'm going to give her this. She's not the only one. It is a very Fulton County, Atlanta thing. You can see it before all of the Democratic rallies. You can see it. Now, I've never seen them pick up people and pay them to vote Democratic, but it's been said for years that they literally will go pick up homeless people on the days of the election and pay them to vote. They need the money, so they do it, because what poor and desperate is what they're banking on. I haven't seen that, but I have absolutely, and I saw yesterday them picking up the homeless people to come to the rally. So do not be fooled. They'll tell you it's a lie. I'm telling you, this right here, 1000% the truth.
Okay. So what do y'all think about that?
Yeah, let me know what you think about that.
I mean, how does that make you feel? I mean, it's so crazy because I've never even thought about that before, you know?
Yeah.
But after watching this, I was like, that is such a good idea.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea. But also another thing, pay attention to the Democratic rallies, because what they'll do is they'll have concerts and stuff like that. They'll bring other people in just to try to help draw a crowd.
Oh, yeah,
and
for
I've
sure.
watched other videos that they talked about the same thing, about having a concert, and they showed people once the concert was over, the people started
left.
leaving. You know, they would get up and leave. So they were only there for the concert. They're trying to make it look like she can draw a crowd.
Like she has that
Trump.
support.
She doesn't.
No.
None of them can draw a crowd like Trump. Trump draws ridiculous
And they come to see
crowds.
him. They come for him.
They come see him. So it's a little crazy, but
They just think we're stupid.
I would love to know more about this,
Especially from the Black community, because I feel like, how does this make you feel? I mean, I just, anyway, it's like she said, it's pandering. It's 100% pandering.
Yeah, it is.
And just like that's what Candace was getting at.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, how does that make you feel? Like knowing that they think that they can just have some rappers come up on stage and do a little performance, and then she can talk with, you know, with her, like,
With her
she kind
accent.
of reminded me of Obama, the way she was speaking,
Yeah.
like kind of like trying to hit his tones and things,
Yeah.
like she was trying to mimic him. And I've heard of people claiming her doing that before. Like you'll notice that depending on where she is, what crowd it is, she's different.
Yeah.
She tries to mimic her audience.
Right. Yep.
To try to be more appealing, to try to, you know, connect with them. And that's like a common tactic among public speakers and politicians.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought this was really, really, really good. And the part where she was saying that she hasn't seen it, but she's heard that for years they take the homeless people to go vote and pay them to go vote. Like is crazy.
She said she's heard it going on for a long time, but she did say that she saw it.
Okay, Fulton County,
Saw
isn't
it
that
this
where all
time.
the election fraud and all of that's been going on? And then
Had such a
this
big
is
problem in,
crazy. And I'm
Georgia.
just, if anyone watching has heard of this, or you know, please comment, because this is like, this is huge. This is a big deal. And I'm glad that people are like her. She looked like she was probably at work. You know, I'm glad, you know, and she just had to get on and make a quick video, and we just happened to find it, and it was really, really good. So shout out to her, whoever she is, like, to be brave and go on there and make that video.
Yeah. But that's what it's going to take, is more people standing up. And then when you find these good videos of authentic people, share them. Because that's the only way it's going to get out. You can't trust the media. The media is not going to tell you or show you these things. You know, they've got a script they're going off of. They've got an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
So if you only watch the media, the mainstream media, you're being lied. You're being led.
You're in an echo chamber.
You're just sheep. You're NPCs.
Oh my. Okay. But anyway, so this is another lady. Just a lady. She's found this on TikTok too, and I just really, really liked it, because I just like getting perspectives from just like real people that are just like tired of it, and they're just maybe they wouldn't have spoken up at the last 4 years ago, but they are now, and I love it.
This is your normal average day person. She's on the street working, and she's made this video. So watch this one.
This video goes out to Vice President Kamala Harris. Hey, prayers, listen here. The reason why America will not vote for you has nothing to do with the color of your skin. We voted for Barack Obama. The reason why we're not and it's not because you're a woman, okay? It's because of the last 4 years of what you and your boy have done, which is nothing, sweetheart. So this is why we choose to do what we're going to do. And if you don't know, America is going Trump 2024, Kamala. You and Biden, y'all washed up. I'm sorry. I hope y'all had a good 4. I hope it was good for you, because it wasn't good for America. It really wasn't. And this is from a high taxpayer with no kind of benefits. Nothing. Barely surviving. Yeah. You're not in there. Sorry.
But yeah, I just love that. I thought that
That's good.
Yeah, just honest.
Yep.
And I love that she said, "This is for you, Kamala." Like, that would just be wonderful if she actually saw it.
Yeah.
But I doubt she ever will. I mean, who knows?
She will if everyone that are watching us just shares it with all their
That's
friends.
true. Tell everybody.
Just tell everyone. Share this video with all your friends. Get the word out, and then this lady will be famous. We may be famous, and
Okay. Well, I mean, I just think that people who are brave, people that are willing to take a little time and make a little video like that and put it out into the world, just see what happens, you know, telling their truth and saying, you know, no, you will not speak for me. I speak for me.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just thought this was really good. And then I know that there's been talk about Trump's, interview.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Yeah, he went to it was the National Black Journalists Association. They had a summit.
Yeah.
And he went there, and we'll probably do a video on it. He went there.
Kind of goes along with this because them talking about Kamala now saying that she's black. I could care less what her ethnicity is. Honestly, I'm more concerned about her character. I'm more concerned about her policies. I'm more concerned about, you know, what she's actually done and hasn't done, and the people that she appoints under her and what they have done. Because a lot of stuff, I was reading about this too, and we'll do another video on that and do more of a deep dive. But a lot of the stuff that she has done has been supporting certain people that she's appointed that are no longer in that position that she appointed them under. And it's just really interesting, just their tactics and the way that they do things to where they don't. You have to really dig, basically, to see the connections. But it's wild.
The truth is out there. You just have to dig.
You have to be willing to read and dig.
Do some research, and you know, you gotta find it and get it before they remove it, because they're definitely limiting your ability to research and find the truth on your own. You know, if they can control the truth or the narrative, then you know you have no way of proving them wrong. Right. So, anyway.
Please let us know what you think about this video. And if you know anything about Fulton County, and if you know anything about, you know, them using, you know, taking advantage of homeless people.
If you've witnessed it, please comment.
Yeah, like I would really like to know if that's true, or, which I wouldn't think that she would have said that if it weren't, or if there wasn't a reason enough to look into it.
Yeah, that sounds like something that you wouldn't just say, oh, I'm going to get on a lie about this to make it, you know, that seems like it's
probably something that goes on and people just don't talk about it. They're just like, oh, yeah, that happens.
Many places. And
we need to talk about it.
Yeah. And it may not be limited to just one party, but maybe, I don't know.
That's true. Of course. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching. Please
thank you.
Like and subscribe and share the video.
Yep. And until next time, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to y'all later.